I'm just about to head to Advanced Auto Parts to get my new point set and possibly get the Spitfire running today. This is day 3, so it's warmer out today. It's only about, well, it's 32 right now, which still feels really warm compared to what it's been, and it's sunny out for once, so that's really nice. But yeah, I think it's supposed to get up to like 49 today, so that'll be really warm compared to what it's been. It's been around like 15 to 25, I think. So this will be much better to work in. And I have no idea where my gloves went. I thought I left them right here, but they're not there. And I doubt someone would have broken into my Jeep to steal a pair of gloves and nothing else. Maybe I left them down there with the Spitfire, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm gonna head down to Advanced Auto, get the parts, and start the video back up when I'm down there. Here's the new point set that I got. It looks a little bit different than the one that came on it. Like, the spring on the one that came on it, you can see it attaches on this side of that little box. This one, it's bolted on the other side. Meanwhile, that one just rests there with tension. It looks like everything else is in the same spot, so it should work. I'm pretty sure it should. But yeah, this one, it's just really corroded. This camera won't focus, so up close, so I can't really show you. I'll see if I can get some pictures up close, but hopefully it should work. And also, when this one was attached, only like the corners of the two were touching, because I don't know, this whole thing's all messed up. So once the new point set is in, it should run. Maybe. Let's hope. And I forgot that I put the hood back on the car yesterday, so I need to drive back home, which is just right up the road, and have someone come down to help me move it up. So this is day 3 of the Triumph restoration. I kind of forgot to record putting in the new point set, and I just realized I put the distributor cap back on without the rotor. That was very smart of me. So I gotta take that off. So yeah, there's the new point set. I gapped it and everything. It sparks now, so that's good. I feel like they'll run. Now I just gotta get cap put back on here. There we go. Now what? I think that might be it for right now. It might start. Let me get some. I had some starting fluid around here somewhere. I don't know where it went. I have some brake cleaner I might just end up using if I don't find it. Oh. I don't know how old this is, but I just found it in this barn, and I tested it, it makes fire, so. Good enough. By the way, I got some extra fuel line yesterday. I got a little piece here, little piece here, little piece here. All the original fuel line, it's just rock solid, and cracks and everything. So I think that's all the rubber fuel line, besides what I did back here. Back here, I broke the fuel line right here. That little piece here, it snapped off at the end. So I just hose clamped a piece of rubber tubing there, made a custom gas can thing. Got some gas back there. Gonna add a little Marvel Mystery oil to it, just to, just kind of, since it's not been started for so long, just kind of help lubricate everything. I have Marvel Mystery oil in the cylinder and the oil, so everything should be. Ooh, there's my gloves. Yeah, everything should be good. So maybe it'll start now. battery's too dead, so I'm gonna just jump it straight from my Jeep. Maybe it'll start. Gonna add a little more brake clean. Nope, not yet. I'm just gonna take the battery out of my Jeep and put that straight in, since I feel like the jumper cable isn't really working. Like my battery hold down, completely custom. Well, I tried to put my Jeep battery in there, but it's still slightly too big, so I'm just gonna go to Walmart and buy like a cheap $50 battery. I'll look at the size off of that so I can get the right one. Yeah, I still didn't have enough power with all the jumper cables and all that mess. Like, it turns over, but it's very, very slow. I checked the spark plugs, they have spark. So, and the starting fluid and the carbs. So I feel like the only thing left is this, how slowly it cranks. And I can feel like it has a lot of compression. So that's all good. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Walmart, buy a cheap battery, and maybe get it running today. I'm gonna try to go for a nice drive with it once it's running, back to my house, and then probably bring it back down here so I can get the hood and everything back on, since I don't have like a garage or anything to work in at my house. So I'll get the hood on, probably get all the lights and wiring and everything done in here, since I can't really do much at my house. Well, I mean I can, but it's a really rough driveway I have to lay on, and honestly these leaves and pebbles are softer to lay on than my driveway. So yeah, I'm gonna go get a battery, keep it in here, finish up the wiring, get it running good, and not sure what the plan is after that. I guess eventually I'm gonna take out the engine completely, probably do a complete rebuild, since it's the coolant. This was in the coolant bottle, the overflow bottle, like, I don't know what that is. It looks like it's nasty. I don't even know how coolant can turn into that. It's pretty much clay. It's really, really gross. It was filled up to like here on the bottle, and I had to get a screwdriver and like jam it in there, and yeah. That was not a fun experience. I'm pretty sure that the rest of the cooling system is like that. I'm going to take off the thermostat housing and look at it later, but just to get it running, I'm not going to deal with that, since I'm only going to have it running for a very short time. So yeah, let's go get the battery. So an hour later, I'm back here. I have a Walmart one. The only one that they had this cheap had the terminals on the wrong side, so I used to actually make battery cables for Jeeps, so I have some extra cable laying around, 4 gauge, got some clippers, I've got a wire, I have a hydraulic, crimper, I have nuggets, I have, some new, what's it called, like a die thing for the crimper, got some heat shrink, and got some wire lugs. I also got Diet Coke. So, yeah, I'm gonna start by, I think first I'm gonna put the battery in, and then measure out the cable, see how long it needs to be. I'm gonna cut it, put the ends on it, heat shrink it, and maybe it'll start. Let's see. I guess I don't need to do anything for the positive side. That fits up nice. The negative side almost reaches, but doesn't quite reach. I'm not sure what I should do here. I don't feel like running an entire new battery cable. Okay, I'm not sure. I could just run a whole new battery cable all the way up. I guess I'll just do that. I'm just going to make a negative cable right now. I'm going to do a positive cable later. I just want to get it running today. Had a knife around here. I'm not sure where it went, so I'm going to try stripping it with these. It's kind of working, actually. I should only really need to crimp one thing on this, since I'm just doing it the quick and easy, cheap way. I'm gonna put the lug on, get the crimper. I accidentally brought down 2 different size dies for this crimper, so the crimps are going to look really bad. But they'll hold. I'm going to heat shrink it. Yeah, you can see it looks pretty bad, but it's better than nothing. Somehow I need to hook it onto the frame and have other wires feeding into like the middle of it. Not sure what size that'll be. Maybe 1/2 inch. So I got this battery cable off, and I was trying to figure out what I should do here. So, you see, it's like a little ground strap in the middle, and then a couple other wires bolt onto here. So what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to get my this battery cable, cut it like around here, put another wire lug like this right here, and then on the other wire, I'm going to put another wire lug here, and then 2 wire lugs will go on top of each other, and then bolt onto the frame and the other ground straps, and then run the other end to the battery terminal. So, yeah, I'm going to measure out where I should cut and do it. So again, it's really hard to cut this because it doesn't really fit completely in here. So I have to force it in a little bit, cut it. There we go. So that's cut. Now I need to find it. Now I need to strip this end. There. Now that's done. I only have one other piece of black shrink wrap, so I'm going to save that for another piece. So I'm going to put that down here. Get the wire lug, put that over. Get my crimper. Loosen it up, turn it, do one more crimp. Gonna slide up the shrink wrap, get my torch. And that one's done. I get the other wire, strip it, and that's almost done. Slide the heat shrink over. I'm going to strip the last side. Now that's in. I'm just going to tighten it up, clamp it all down. And I think my battery cables are complete. Now I'm going to try to install them. Somehow I lost my battery cable. There it is. So I'm going to get my first one, get a bolt through it, and put it down here. It connects to the belt housing. That's where the ground is located. Okay, the first ground is attached. Time for the second ground, which I think is I'm not sure what the standard is, but an 11mm works. And the fish is wired through the hole. It's kind of difficult. Finally, I got it. Look at that, it comes with a little fancy thingy you just slip over. I don't know what they're for, but they're here. So here's the new one, and this is the old one. This new one should be a lot better.